Congratulations to Paisley in Mrs. Carr's class for her positive office referral form. Keep up the great work, Paisley.
When you come to school, what is your job? Did you answer to learn? That's right, because your job is to come to school and to learn. And in order to learn, we have to be in the healthy parts of our brain.
This is the hand model of the brain that was developed by Dan Siegel. Essentially, you have your downstairs brain, your thumb folds over, and this is called the amygdala. It's the part of the brain that processes emotions and feelings. And then the top part of your brain, the upstairs brain, folds over the amygdala, and then this is your brain.
This is the upstairs brain. This is the part of our brain that we want to be in when we come to school. This means I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to be the best student I can be. Some of us call this green, or the green zone, learning ready, or our upstairs brain. But sometimes we come to school and we're not as focused as we want to be. Maybe we're a little tired. Maybe we're a little worried about something, and we're just not quite in our upstairs brain. We're a little bit outside of it. This is the yellow zone. Now this is our downstairs brain. This is red. This is not where we want to be when we come to school. And sometimes we hit red when we get really upset about something and we move to our downstairs brain and we don't learn very well.
Now, if you think of some feelings, for example, think of the feeling silly. When you are a little silly, wiggle that amygdala. This is you being a little silly. Your upstairs brain is attached to your whole brain. Now, think of a time when you've gotten really, really silly. Maybe someone told a really funny joke and you were a little tired and you started to get really silly. Wiggle that thumb a lot. It's really hard to keep your upstairs brain over that amygdala. So when we get really silly, we do a thing called flipping our lids. So now you are cut off from your upstairs brain and your downstairs brain is in charge.
What I'm trying to do, and the other brain ladies in your school are trying to do, is to give you tools to stay in your upstairs brain or get back to your upstairs brain as quickly as possible.
Now, there are 8 things that your brain needs in order to be healthy and at its best. We need to sleep, we need to eat healthy, we need to drink water, we need to get exercise, we need to take deep breaths when we're really worked up, we need to be a part of a team, we need to challenge our brains, and we need to limit screen. Water is a great thing for our brains. It helps us stay healthy, and one of the strategies that we can use when we get angry or sad or frustrated at school and we flip our lids is we can go get a drink of water.
The other thing our brain needs to be healthy is to breathe. So when my hands come out, I want you to breathe all the way into your belly. And when my hands come back together, I want you to breathe out very quietly. Ready? Breathe in, all the way into your belly, and breathe out.
There are fun things that you can do out at recess to get exercise and help your brain be healthy so that you can continue your job at school. So things like crossing the monkey bars, or playing soccer, or playing basketball, or running around and playing tag, or swinging on the swings. These are all fun things, but that are also exercise.
Other thing our brains need is lots of sleep. You should be getting about 10 hours of sleep every night.
The other thing is eating healthy food. So when we're at lunch, we can make good choices when we go through the lunch line of getting a fruit or a vegetable. So think about some of the healthy food options that you have at lunchtime.
The other thing our brains need to be healthy is they need to be challenged. And it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to keep trying, because the more we challenge our brain, the more likely we'll be developing our upstairs brain.
Our brains also need teamwork. Our brains like to be connected to other brains. And so when we work as a team, it helps us to stay in our upstairs brains more.
The last thing our brains need to be healthy is to not watch very much TV or video games or screen times. Lots of screen time invites the downstairs brain to be in charge because it makes our eyes go narrow and focus. And the brain science says the more narrow our focus, the more likely we'll be in our downstairs brain. We want to practice seeing out here, because when we're seeing this wide, we learn better, and we're most likely to be in our upstairs brain. So see all the awesome things you can do to help your brain stay healthy?
Everybody flips their lids. Your teachers flip their lids, your parents flip their lids, you flip your lids, your friends flip their lids.
So if you see a teammate in their downstairs brain, should you go to your downstairs brain too? What is something you can do to help your teammate out? Could you say something like, "Are you okay? Is there anything I can do to help you?" Yeah, that's being a good teammate. And sometimes when we're in our downstairs brain, we just need to be left alone. And that's okay too.
Think about some of the things that when you get sad or angry or silly or shy that you might do to help you get back in your upstairs brain.
And that's what we want you to practice doing. What do you need to stay learning ready? Okay? So thumbs up if you can be a positive teammate. I knew you could.
Good morning, Kootenai Pirates, and welcome to another week. Today is Monday, October 12th. For lunch today is a hamburger, or you can order choice, which is yogurt and all the other delicious goodies. Hey, we don't have any birthdays today, but I hope that video we just watched was some food for thought. You guys can take a minute and talk about it with your class and ways that it's okay to flip your lid, but we got to think about ways that we can handle it when our lids are flipped. Okay, so the crow's nest is coming up soon, and I've got some stuff to show you. There are all kinds of rings and finger puppets that you can earn in the crow's nest. There's some squishy, bendy little skeleton unicorns. We have all kinds of temporary tattoos for you. We also have things like unicorn soap and scrub kits, glow slime, pirate socks, and even soccer balls. Much more to come on that. The highest price item is going to be around 200 dojo points, and the catalog will probably be released to your teachers next week for you to start ordering. So that is pretty exciting. Okay, Kootenai Pirates, let's have a great Monday. Please dress for the weather. Bring your water shoes if you've got them. Bring an extra pair of socks to change into if your shoes get wet on the playground. Bring your rain jacket and your warm coats, hats and gloves. It's fall, Kootenai Pirates. Have a great day. You may now stand for the pledge.